This is a clip from a podcast that I was on called Chelann again. I hope you enjoy.
Something that I think is really interesting, and I don't want to speak on behalf of all women, but I hear a lot of women on like sex podcasts and stuff ask questions like, I just found out my boyfriend uses porn. Does that mean he's cheating on me? I feel really hurt about that. And usually the advice is like, no, he's not cheating on you at all. In fact, like, you should be happy he's using porn and you should be fine. And we don't need to go into the whole cheating conversation. That's its own thing. But what I want to get at is, women these days, I feel like wear a bit of a mask in saying like, yeah, I'm cool if my guy uses porn. Like, it doesn't affect me. And then they use it too.
And that's encouraged. And if you stop your man from looking at porn, it's like, hey, why are you stopping him from doing something that's only natural? Every other guy does it. I have seen some of those conversations.
And I don't think it's it's
completely backwards.
And this is sticky territory because there's like kinks and like all, you could go that direction with this, of course. But at the end of the day, I mean, for the woman listening, like, are you really stoked about your guy watching a bunch of other naked women? Like,
yeah, exactly.
How does that feel in your gut? And if it feels off, you're not insane for that, and culture shouldn't make you feel like that's normal. And it's just really screwed up how backwards it is. And I think it's because it's hard to have these conversations because
you bring it up and you might get judged for it. And because that's the mainstream narrative now.
And it's messy too.
From my perspective, I've talked to hundreds of men, and I haven't ever heard from a guy who's quit porn and been like, actually, my life was better with porn. Not a single time. It's every single guy or woman who quits porn. 100% of them say their relationship satisfaction and their just personal health and well-being improves 100%. Wow. I've never heard of someone quitting porn and being like, actually, that actually did spice up my love life was actually better with the porn. Like, I've never heard that a single time.
That's powerful.
Yeah, it's like to me, it's extremely obvious and blatant that people's lives, and especially people in relationships, their intimacy and love lives improve a ton once you remove porn from the picture. Mm-hmm. And another way of looking at porn is kind of like thinking about the chakra system and kind of Eastern philosophy or spirituality. And porn only gratifies the lower chakras. Only that sexual chakra, only that very bottom of chakra. But there's no, only the sacral chakra, but there's no heart or love in porn. There's no spiritual connection in porn. There's no truth in porn. It's a one-sided relationship. So it's purely the more animalistic chakras. It's purely porn just stimulates lust, but there is no love in it or spiritual connection or vulnerability or true intimacy in porn. So I find that model is one good way to kind of articulate, when someone's going to porn, what exactly are they going to porn for? And it's really just to titillate them. It's really just to gratify their lust. I find that a helpful way to break it down. There's nothing else you get out of porn.
That is a really good analogy. It's like you're getting a quarter of the experience actually that you could, it's not in alignment. And I think that it goes back to the most important part, in my opinion, of all of this, which is just the awareness and the consciousness of what porn really is. Like, it's not just sex. You're not just watching sex. You are partaking in a billion-dollar piece of technology that is designed to suck you in. and do whatever it takes. And there are pretty much no rules and very limited science on what it actually does. There's the
science
book
is still emerging.
There's the book The Brain on Porn, which I've read some.
Great,
we'll go over some resources later, but for those of you listening, I know this may be a very uncomfortable topic, but thanks for hanging in there, because it's really important. Like, you could have so much more of a gourmet, full, rich life, and chances are, like, if there's something off in your relationship or your sex life, like, it's never what appears on the surface. It's always something so much deeper, and porn could be playing a part in that.
If you'd like to listen to the full podcast, I'll put a link down below. Share this video with a friend who you think may be interested. Check out my other videos. I'll put videos on the end screen and down below in the description. Subscribe. I always appreciate likes, and thanks for listening. Ta-ta.